Okay, hi, this is Matt from Teela Books Publishing, my publishing company. Here for week 7 of the NFL. Got a lot of picks. As always, we'll be making the choices from Ken Osterman's book, The Quick and Dirty NFL Handicapping Method. Last week, just a quick review, and it is quick, only had 2 bets. And I had Browns +2, and they were crushed by the Steelers. I bet that one, and they were crushed. I also bet the other Osterman pick was Eagles +8. They came up short, but the money went to the Eagle bettors. This week we're going to have nine wagers. I'll go over them real quick with you. This is a mechanical method. I don't necessarily bet all of these, but I usually bet a subset of these wagers. I usually don't stray from the method too much because it's pretty good. It's a mechanical method. Last week 1-1, week 4 and 5 were winning weeks. So for mechanical methods, doing pretty good. So starting with week 7, which is tomorrow night, Giants Eagles. Eagles are the favorites, and again, like the last couple of weeks, using Westgate numbers, so we're consistent with the numbers throughout the season. And it's Eagles at the time of this writing. Eagles -4.5, which is too much by the Osterman method. It should be Giants. We'll take the +4.5 on the Giants Thursday Night Football. Not really that bad of a bet, really, because the Eagles, I guess maybe it's their quarterback people like that much, but the Eagles aren't that good, and the Giants aren't that good, so it should be a coin flip. But I like that bet. I'm not in love with that bet. I haven't made that bet yet, but I got till tomorrow if I decide to make that bet. But again, this is the Osterman method. So you got Eagles, Panthers, Saints. Panthers +7.5 is the choice. Westgate's got the Saints -7.5. So the Panthers are the bet by the Osterman method. Not a bad bet either, because Saints are they're not consistent yet, and the Panthers, they're okay too. Bills Jets is interesting. According to the Osterman method, it's Jets +13. 13-point favorites by the Bills. The Bills last time they played first week of the season, they played the Jets and beat them by 10 points. Now they're 13-point favorites, which is interesting because they haven't been playing as well as they did in the earlier part of the season. Granted, they've been playing better teams, but they just look kind of off right now, and now they're playing the Jets. The Jets are as bad now as they were at the beginning of the season. I don't see any difference. So I don't know, +13. It doesn't sound like a bad bet. That's with the mechanical method. The quick and dirty method picks Jets +13. If I bet on the Jets and they don't cover the 13 points, I'm going to feel stupid. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bet that one or not. Packers Texans. The quick and dirty method has Texans. Take the Texans +3.5. The Packers were kind of beat down last week. I don't know how. That was actually, I thought the Packers were going to easily win that game. And then the Buccaneers, a couple of defensive plays, and they just couldn't come back. Like they were knocked out after that. And the pick 6, and then like that pinball interception Rodgers threw. But after that, they were deer in the headlights. I didn't understand it. They should be able to crush the Texans. The Texans aren't that bad, but it's -3.5 at Westgate. I think the Packers should be able to cover that, but the bet for the Osterman method is Texans +3.5. So I think I'm going to pass on that one, but we'll see what happens. Seahawks Cardinals. Seahawks are one of 3 undefeated teams right now. They're playing the Cardinals, who looked great last week. I mean, I loved them. Just watching Kyler Murray. I don't like quarterbacks when they run the ball, but he looked great, though. He looked like a Superman out there. But the Seahawks are a really good team, and they're -3.5. The quick and dirty method says Cardinals +3.5. I want to watch the game, and I'll be rooting for the Cardinals. I don't know if my money's going to be on that game, but we'll see what happens there. Chiefs Broncos. Chiefs are minus 9.5 point favorites. The quick and dirty method's got Broncos plus 9.5. Take the plus 9.5. Broncos, they've won a couple in a row. I believe they have it in my notes here. I think they've won 2 in a row, which doesn't mean much because they're still the Broncos. 9.5 points is a lot of points to cover because teams really, in the end, they're just trying to win. They're not trying to cover a point spread. So I don't like that many points because, yeah, they could just run the clock out in that fourth quarter with a big lead and end up not covering the spread. So quick and dirty method is Broncos plus 9.5. I think I'll pass on that one, though. Buccaneers, Raiders. Buccaneers are minus 4 point favorites over the Raiders. Here in Vegas, the Raiders are getting too much respect. Yeah, the Osterman method has Buccaneers covering the 4 points against the Raiders. Here in Vegas, and in case you don't know, nobody is allowed to go out to Allegiant Stadium and watch those games. So I don't know what the home field advantage is. You know, Buccaneers will feel fine just coming in and playing in that stadium, no problem. Yeah, so Osterman's method has got take the minus 4 with the Buccaneers. I think I'm going to do that. Definitely. I'm not necessarily a Raiders fan here. Although I'm in Vegas, let's see them win a few more games. Let's see them be competitive. They don't automatically have my allegiance. Steelers-Titans, a battle of 2 undefeated teams. Both teams playing great. Although last week the Steelers beat me, they just crushed the Browns. That wasn't even funny. And now they're playing the Titans. They're supposed to be 2.5. Yeah, quick and dirty method's got them 2.5 point favorites. Westgate's got Titans by 1 point, so you get plus 1 on the Steelers. Basically, they win the game by 1 point, you get your money back. They win game by more than 1. Now I'm betting that. That's an easy bet for me. It's a close game. I give the Steelers the edge here, and that's what the method says. Take the Steelers plus 1. Jaguars, Chargers. Chargers are minus 8. Chargers aren't that good of a team, neither are the Jaguars, but minus 8, I know. Plus 8, that's the Osterman method, is plus 8. Take the plus 8. I might do that, but, you know, because it's to me it's more of a pick-em. I'll take the plus 8 on the Chargers. I mean, on the Jaguars, plus 8. Chargers at home, and I don't think that means much. But and then Monday night's game is Bears-Rams. There's no bet there. It's the Rams are the favorite, and they're supposed to be the favorite according to the quick and dirty method. But I don't know. I might be rooting for the Bears. I'm still like Foles. So just a quick overview of the 9 bets according to the quick and dirty method. Never mind which games I like. But according to Ken Osterman's method, it's Thursday Night Football, Giants plus 4.5. Then on Sunday, it's Panthers plus 7.5. Jets plus 13. Texans plus 3.5. Cardinals plus 3.5. And you got the Broncos plus 9.5. Buccaneers minus 4. And Steelers plus 1. Jaguars plus 8. So actually we only have one favorite there, with the Buccaneers at minus 4. Okay, and then that'll be it. I'll be back next week to let you know how we did and give you selections for week 8. And that'll be it.